Alright, good morning everybody. I just wanted to make this quick video to introduce what this YouTube channel is about. So on Twitter, I'm known as Repstone Trolling. Feel free to follow me. I'll put where you can find me in the description. And then basically, the discourse on Twitter I'm finding is very boxed in. There's character limitations. The level of discourse is very shallow, and it's also very disingenuous. And so I want to be able to talk about gospel topics in a more profound, a more broad type of a way. And also I want to make sure that the way that we talk about the gospel is in a way that makes sense. It's not just people taking cheap shots at each other, or making memes to prove their point. I mean, that there's a place for that. Everyone here has a sense of humor, I assume, and I enjoy jokes, but I do want to make a more serious a more serious space to have these conversations. And so the perspective that I'm coming from in approaching these topics is, one, I'm a faithful Latter-day Saint. I've been a member all my life. I've been baptized at 8. I served a mission. I'm sealed. My wife and I attended our ward here in Utah, and so that's one perspective I'm coming from. Another perspective I'm coming from is I'm also a psychological student at BYU, and so that's a topic I'm very, very passionate about. And so in my experience, the training that I received studying psychology has been very helpful in understanding gospel topics, and it's also been very helpful in addressing criticisms of the church. And so I want to approach those topics and those criticisms from a psychological perspective. I want to examine some of the assumptions underneath some of the criticisms that people throw at the church. And then the final perspective I want to take on this, it also is derived from my study of psychology, is that I want to talk about what's called the meaning crisis. To learn more about the meaning crisis, I think the number one source is John Vervaeke. So check out his YouTube channel. But there's other people too that are addressing this problem. People like Jonathan Haidt and Jordan Peterson and Jonathan Pageau, and even a few other people like I know the Midnight Mormons are trying to as well, kind of like find their niche in this meaning crisis, and also people like Dan Ellsworth as well in Public Square Magazine. They're trying to also navigate this meaning crisis, and so. From my point of view, when people talk about the faith crisis that we're experiencing, that's just a symptom of the meaning crisis. That's just like a small part of a bigger problem that I think is that the West is facing, and that the Restoration specifically has an answer for. And so I want to explore that. If that sounds like something that interests you, feel free to like and subscribe. Share this video with people that might be interested in this, and of course feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. I'll catch you guys on the next video.